Hello, beautiful beings. Hello, divine creators. We are Kemet. Thank you so much for joining us. Beautiful beings. We have an interesting message to bring through, an interesting integration, an interesting shift in consciousness, new energy coming in. Aquarian, new energy. We can feel this as new light codes, a new expansive space. And we were listening to a soulmate reading. We are hardly guided to relationship soulmate readings, but we were guided to one on YouTube. And as we were listening to the energy we had aligned to, it was a pick a card. As we felt which one resonated and we listened to it, a lot of it resonated deeply as what we are wanting and what we are manifesting. And yet some of the other half was about how the relationship is going to go through ups and downs and a lot of beautiful passion when it's good and a lot of fighting and arguing and almost intensity when it's bad. And that felt off for us. We're like, okay, interesting, but we don't really feel that that is aligned with what we are wanting. But hey, take what resonates, release what doesn't. So we're releasing that it doesn't. And then at some point, the reader, who we love and adore, they're a beautiful energy. The reader said then, we can see there's a lot of challenges, but through challenges, there's great growth. The way you're challenged the most is where you grow the most. And that again felt like, no. Old programming, old Piscean programming. And we felt it to the core. And we restarted the reading, and we found ourselves integrating and rewriting and transmuting all of that fighting, challenging energy, and integrating and raising the frequency, connecting to this energy, who we are aligned to, speaking to them on a soul level, and saying, okay, so hey, we feel happiness, joy, abundance, good times. We've done all the fighting, we've done the purging, the clearing, we're done with the suffering, we're done. What do you think? And we found ourselves channeling with this future being, whether they're romantic, whether it was a friendship, whether it is a colleague, because then we just released the manifest form of this potential connection. We realize it could be romance, it could be a colleague, it could be a friendship, it could just be us and us, our feminine and masculine frequencies together. However it manifests, we were connecting with this beautiful energy saying, listen, I don't know about you, but if we have signed a soul contract here, because it's all about soul contracts, the reading. If we have created a soul contract here, where now we are happy and then we have to have challenges for us to vibe, bye, I'll see you never, not my thing. And it's okay. I'm sure you're great. Not happening. I'm not interested in learning through arguments and fighting. That's not fun for me. And we understand that some people, oh no, but no, you want to get it's so passionate when you fight and argue. Like, okay, that's great for you. You enjoy that. We were born into that great fighting and abuse and violence. So for us, it's not a kink. It's not something that's great for us. So that's okay. And we're not kink shaming. We enjoy a good dominant. We enjoy being tied up. We enjoy a little bit of, BDSM, enjoyment of play. We have no issues with that. But when I'm literally screaming at you across the room and this is how we are in love, that's not my vibration. For me, there's passion and then there's just abuse. And so it was a very fascinating energy in this reading. And as we were going through it, realized we're done with the challenges being of suffering and of abuse and of argument and of friction. At some point, the energy was also, and if you break up, you're always going to think of each other. Like, no, if we break up, we release each other. They're not going to haunt my dreams. And like, we're done with that contract of you've connected now because you're souls, you're going to forever feel each other. Like, no, we are done. We are so done with that energy. And we say this not to speak ill of the reader. They're simply receiving what they're receiving, right? And clearly there's some soul contracts who are still in the Piscean realm where that's going to be relevant. But we were obviously attracted to that frequency for a different energy, for we have shared all the Piscean energy, we've done all of that, and now we are moving into a new higher frequency in relationship. And for us it was, we are happy for the up. For us, alignment grows us the most. Alignment, abundance, prosperity, love, fulfillment, health, wealth, newness, discovery, exploration grows us the most. And it's always been how we have also enjoyed relationships. The whole thing about, oh, let's play hot cold. Oh, do you like me? I don't know. I'm like, no. Clarity. You like me, I like you, wonderful. Now let's have fun. Now let's adventure. Now let's play games. And the games isn't, ooh, I'm not sure, ooh, confusion. The games are, no, now that I know that we like each other and I know that this is it, now we can be wild. Now I don't have to be tentative. Now you can just be whoever you are and I get to explore you because the liking of each other and the wanting of this is certain. So now we can just have a wild time without having to stress and call a friend. I just don't know, it's so confusing. I'm like, no, that is not fun. There's nothing fun about confusion. There's nothing fun about miscommunication. There's no thrill in games playing and miscommunication. Perhaps for those who are unconscious and unawakened, that's a good time. But for those of us who have been on this connection of consciousness, there's nothing more absolutely irritating than confusion and miscommunication. Clarity is such a turn on because the person knows what they want. There's no confusion. It's wonderful. You can consciously choose to be there or not. Because now in the clarity you know, oh no, this is not for me, thank you, bye. And it's okay. The no and the goodbye, the release is also okay. It's wonderful. Clarity. Now I'm not in your space when you don't want to be there. You're not in my space. Now we're happy. Either together happy or apart happy, we're happy, right? So it allowed us a great profound thinking because we were busy weaving with this energy, which obviously was the calling of us watching this, releasing this frequency, even we connected to the energy of the reader themselves, and they were very, yes please, could you also just do some beautiful work with us to shift out of this consciousness, because we also wish to now be in the alignment. So it was very fascinating. We are very open. The non-physical for us is very much the same as the physical. So we connect with non-physical, your higher selves, whenever there's resonance. So you and your physical might not knock on our door. We say, come in, but your higher self might say, hey, and we might have a bit of a conversation or an interaction, which you might then feel. Well, you'll most likely feel in your frequencies, right? I've had so many beings say they dreamt of us and we said something, we sent a message, and we know our higher souls are there just doing their thing. And us in the physical, we're very open to the non-physical isn't a separation. Yes, it's October and the veil is thinning, but for us the veil is non-existence all year round. That is where we be. So we felt inspired to release these old, to renew soul contracts. For when we were busy communicating with this other being who we might meet, they said, finally, after we finished all the weaving, we heard them say, because it was very interesting, so we know we're everywhere, but we're just so excited. As we were busy releasing the arguments and this, we heard them chime in, yes, let's add peace, and harmony and bliss and fun and sexiness and passion. And it wasn't us. We could literally hear this being who we are aligning to add these beautiful energies of how they would like us to just grow. And we were speaking, saying, hey, if we have challenges, let's have challenges in the abundance, right? We're eternal. We're eternal and infinite. I am very happy We Kemet and they are, but for when I was speaking with you all watching this, and listen, it's up to you. We do not force anything. So should you want to be part of this, you can claim it. Should you believe, no, we need to have challenges and bye, you can go to the next video. If you're thinking, no, but we have to be in there, and then you're still in the Piscean energies, this is not for you. We are focusing on those who are resonating on us, understanding we are not going to come back to this version of Earth. We are doing the groundwork so that we're going to the higher frequencies of Earth, where, yes, for eternity and forever, us, Kemet, me, myself, I, and all that we are, Kemet, are very, very happy to have an eternity, an infinity, a forever, ever within the up. Because within that higher frequency, the up, the abundance, the pleasure, there are ups and downs. It's the same as we spoke about with the relationship, where people have this energy of, no, but we need to have that struggle to suffer, or struggle. I'm like, no, you don't have to struggle. You have to fight. I was like, oh, then yay, you do that. You just struggle and fight and have that. Yeah, that's passion. I'm like, okay. Or we could just have abundance and joy and love and experience. This is the challenges that we want to have. For example, oh, I have so much money. How ever am I going to budget it? Oh, that's a challenge for us. Or, oh, do I want a house at the beach, or do I want the house in the forest, or do I want both? That's a challenge. Oh, now we have to decorate the houses. Do I want this theme? Do I want that theme? That's a challenge I'm happy to have. Oh, I'm having so much sex. Oh, it's so beautiful. I actually need to consciously have breaks, because all I want to do is sit on him. I just want to sit on him every single day, but my body needs rest, so I really need to challenge myself to have a rest day. That is the challenges that I want to have. And also, if you're in abundance, what is the dip? Because there's still ups and downs there. What is the dip? That's unexplored territory, because people think dip is lack and then scarcity. Then you have more dip, suffering and pain. Then it's happiness. Then it's violence and this. Then it's, I'm like, illness and health. I'm like, why must the dip go into the negative? Why can't the dip just remain in the positive? And what is the dip of abundance? Is it boredom? But it must be so boring if all the things just works out in your favor. I think I prefer boredom than abuse. Boredom over lack, yes. Boredom over violence and rape, yes. Boredom over manipulation, lies and deceit, yes. Boredom over poverty and scarcity and illness and sickness, yes. I think boredom. Because then I'll just call a friend and we will not be bored anymore. So, soul contract. If this resonates with you, then you are ready, for we feel the new Aquarian era is you grow the most through alignment. For within alignment, you get to anchor in your higher frequencies. You get to expand. You get to explore who you are. You get to manifest and create you. And you get to then have challenges and learning and lessons and growth within you, as opposed to the lessons of growth of the absence of you to you. So should you feel you are ready to simply be within the alignment and grow from there, where your challenges are of abundance and love and prosperity and health and incredible relationships. so incredible that the only challenges you have with them is, everything is so beautiful and so amazing and so incredible. What next adventure shall we go on? Because we have a list of 10 and I really can't think of the top 3. I don't know what top 3 is. That being a challenge. Yes, please. And it doesn't mean we ignore all the woes and all the energies of whatever's happening in the world. It's a complete understanding. Absolutely. They are souls who begin at very painful spaces. Our childhood was not easy. There are many beings who, yes, they start this journey in suffering. That is their soul path. Why? That's for them to ask why. And then as they ask why here, then they'll receive understanding. And then it's up to them to apply that understanding instead of excuse it. Oh, that's just the way the world is. It's suffering. Oh, you have to be down in the trenches. Oh, you can't ignore. You have to come here. You have to see for yourself. No, we don't ask the angels and the guides to come down here and see for themselves, because then they're not there to anchor and hold that light. If all of the higher beings were down here with us because they have to come, they have to see, they have to be here, they have to sacrifice themselves too, who are we going to pray to? Because they're here. They're like, oh, we can't help you. What? We're here with you. Because you asked us to see your suffering, and you asked us to come here and be in your suffering. You asked us to pay attention to your suffering, and you said the only way you could heal the suffering is being here with us, right here in the trenches. So here we are in the trenches. So whoever you're praying to, nobody's available, nobody's home. We want them all up there in their highest love, where we can feel the more. And they can bring frequencies of the more for us then to shift to the more they are. Those of you who are still with us and feel resonance with this energy, you are ready to embody your source and be source on earth. Not the path of source. You have now, or the path to source actually. The path of source, absolutely. Not the path to source. The journey to. You're now embodying your source energy and being the path of source. And so you now embody your love, your beauty, your vibrancy, your best life ever, knowing and acknowledging the various infinite way the world is, the absence of source, the suffering, the presence of source, the embodiment, the abundance. Here you are. And now you remain there. And then those who are in the absence of source now have physical beings they can feel and reach to, not the superficial fame, the superficial abundance, the superficial look at me, not the superficial frequencies to reach for, but the true source energies, frequencies, and the physical now to reach for, they can feel for. And now they have that energy, should they be open to it. And now should they ask what to do, you, your energy here on earth, you anchoring source on earth, they now receive the download, right? We understood a few years ago that one of the main reasons the disconnect was so strong here from source is we had to come here, us, the beings of source, of the stars, of the angels, of the other frequencies. Throat chakra's going, truth, truth, truth. We had to be here. Because we realized, the humans are asking, but for some reason, or they can't connect. They can't see it. And we've seen it now. We understood that is why they killed us when we walked amongst the trees and we could feel nature and they couldn't. The otherness. That is why they persecuted us and crucified us when we were in those gatherings, those churches, those city halls, and we started chanting, ooh, demon, demon. When we started to lay hands and heal, ooh, a witch, a witch. when we knew what energies, and we could feel the vibrations. Ooh, they're feeling. I can feel in my gut. They have a demon in their belly. Kill them, kill them. No, I can feel my intuition that you are off, telling me to remain in this abusive relationship when everything within me is saying, run, take what's within you. You should stay. The man is right. Woo! The madness. So it is this understanding, oh no, no. We no longer need to be in those spaces. We can now sense. And the humans that can't sense, it's okay. We mentioned this also on another video where we said we saw a YouTube video and the people were discussing crystals, and one of the beings was saying he sees crystals as shiny rocks, but he doesn't feel it. He's like, he doesn't understand people who feel it. He just sees the rock and he thinks it's shiny and pretty. It's a pretty rock. And when we felt their energy, we realized they were not patronizing the healers, the crystal beings, nor were they looking down upon us. They literally cannot sense the energy. They literally do not have the capacity to feel the energy in the crystal. Here is carnelian, Ratesh Katu. This specific one has been assisting us with empowerment and divine love energies. All of you, yes, you can see the sphere, the colors are beautiful, but now just connect to the crystal and feel. Should you be with us all this time, listening to this message, you resonate. You can feel the tingles through your body. You can feel the vibrational information. Either you feel ease or peace, or you feel a tingle. Perhaps you're getting goosebumps. For you allowing the vibrational energy of this energy, you can feel it, you can sense the energy. This being on that YouTube video could not. Fascinating. Thank you. Fascinating. So beautiful beings, it is time that we acknowledge, yes, there are infinite beings, all beginning on their own solo journeys and paths. Some who are in the absence of Source and not interested, some in the presence of Source and are interested, others in the not in between and enjoy the hot cold situation. And you divine beings who have now done the journey to come into the essence and the embodiment of your Source, and you're now ready to be here, embodying the Source frequency. Now that you are here, we having to come here, excuse us. This is why we were mentioning the beings who can't sense. So we understood, looking at the humans, they can't really sense this energy. So we came down in all these forms, being able to, in order to integrate and activate Source here, which we've been doing for thousands of lifetimes, right? And now you are here, completed that journey. And that was the whole challenges through suffering, having to embody the human energies of disconnect in order for you to clear it, to align to your wholeness, for you're always whole. But the programming, the conditioning makes you forget. And the remembrance, that's the clearing, that's the anchoring. And now that you're here, it's okay, now we can stop with the anchoring, you're anchored, the clearing, you're cleared, the healing, you're healed. You were never broken to begin with, but now you are in your embodiment of Source. Now be it and radiate. And now allow yourself to shift to the alignment, the Aquarian frequency, where the alignment and the abundance and the prosperity and the positive energies, whatever you consider positive, right? We do not know what you enjoy, nor do we wish to really know, because then that limits your enjoyment. This is your journey. We don't know your life. You do whatever you want to do. Whatever feels like joy to you, you do it. And you do it good, right? We are simply saying whatever aligns and feels in the alignment, receive from that. Have lessons and challenges and growth from the abundance and the fulfillment. Have relationships where you don't argue and fight, but you can have a discussion where you are viewing each other's differences. And instead of being, but I see it this way, it's fascinating. That is such an weird, you're weird, and I like it. That's a weird way of seeing things, but okay, cool, that's interesting. Instead of, you have to see it my way, it's like, no, you do you, I'll do me. I'm free here, you're free here. We love our vibe. For some reason, we just, and that's beautiful. Why we, I don't know, it's just what we are, it's what we do. Yes, yum, 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 wonderful. Now, I'm not going to interfere with that delicious passion because I need you now to think the way that I think in order to validate my thoughts. I need you to believe as I believe in order for my belief to be valid. That's not belief. That's you not believing yourself at all if you need somebody else to believe as you believe. How about you believe you, I believe me, and we're all just happy being in our truth, in our being state, right? We told you we're excited, we just can't stop talking. So, as we were weaving with that channel, we realized, actually, we have done this. Because again, we mentioned the being who we're connecting with said, oh, we can finally be together because, and they said very clearly, I have done the work on my soul path to release all the challenges. I only want to receive what I like. And Kemet, you've done the same. So we couldn't actually meet because the soul contract that we've signed together in the Piscean realm meant we needed to do challenges, but we've both cleared that energy. That's why we both aligned to this reading. You are aligning to it in the physical, and I'm aligning to it to your higher self because you called us here and you said, hey, look, if we're going to meet this way, I'm out. And I'm saying I'm ready to meet you. So thank you for doing this. But now we can finally meet because now we have realigned our soul contract that we can meet in the up and not the up and down. We don't need the down. We've done the down. We've done the down of suffering. We can just be in that positive space. And so we realigned everything in our grid to that. But hey, abundance, money. Right now we said we just want everything in the love. Let's rewrite everything to meet us there. So for those of you where this resonates, we're going to connect to source frequency. We are at our source frequency of truth, yet for all of you, we connect as Kemet Kah-Ri. Kah-Ri is the pathway of we receive everything completely holy, we accept it completely holy, and we be it. Thus, it is infinite love. It is your truth of source. So whenever we do integrations here on YouTube, we align through Kah-Ri, Kemet Kah-Ri, the pathway of love. So you receive your unique codes. There is no, you being source as we be source is not going to help. Well, each individual infinite sources. You receiving your own source code, yay, ding, ding, ding. That is the magic, right? And that is what we do. We connect to source through Kah-Ri, that you may receive your unique source code and be the source you are meant to be. We do not direct you. You're a masterpiece. You do you in the best way you want to do you. We wish you your best, not our best for you. That's a limitation on the best, on the very best that you want to be, that you wish to be. So we're going to connect through Kemet Kah-Ri. Hello everyone. And we're going to go to the beginning, the origin point, to the soul contract space where you signed up your soul contracts. We all signed up our soul contracts. And we are going to release the lower vibrational challenges. The challenges absent the source. We do not need to learn from the absence of source. We do not need to learn from malalignment. We now align to Source. Alignment to your Source. Alignment to your Source. We now sign soul contracts where the growth, the learning, the experiencing, the exploration is within the alignment. Where the challenges within the alignment. Thus they're not of suffering and pain and heartache, and no, they're of abundance and happiness and joy and celebration, and that is where we be. And yes, we are happy and we are joyous beings for all eternity, infinity and beyond. We are the beings of paradise, of heaven, of Eden. We are the beings of abundance. We are the celebration of abundance. We are the celebration of abundance. Yes. Feel this energy, beautiful beings. And within your own mind right now, within your own free will, claim this and align to this. Velash Kitare. Velash Kitare. Velash Kitare. Velash Kitare. In your mind, or you may say it vocally, Velash Kitare. Velash Kitare. We renew all to the alignment of our highest experience, our highest love, our highest being, our truth, our source. Velash Kitare. 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 Deep breath in. Velash Kitare. Deep breath out. Velash Kitare. Through your nose. Deep breath in. Velash Kitare. Through your mouth. Deep breath out. Velash Kitare. Diaphragmatic breathing. Velash Kitare. Letting the air go right in, stretching out your belly. Velash Kitare. And emptying it right out. Velash Kitare. Tummy expands. Velash Kitare. Complete empty. Velash Kitare. Belly expands. Velash Kitare. And breathe out. Velash Kitare. 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 Keep breathing at ease, aligning all to your source, that all you experience, all you call in, whether relationships, material, all things, non-physical, physical, all things, that you attract, that you manifest, that you discover, all within the alignment of the source you are, you within the alignment of the source you are, and experiencing all, the growth, the lessons, the challenges, the experiences, the abundance, the expressions, the discoveries, everything within the alignment, within the fullness, within the well-being, within the abundance, within the clarity, within the power, within the truth, within the celebration, within the harmony, within the oneness of you, of all that you are. Vilash Gitare. All soul contracts rewritten. Peace forevermore. Yeah. How absolutely marvelous. Oh, that feels so much better, doesn't it? All that weight, the 10 of Wands, gone. Delicious. Be here and stretch into the absolute ease of your being. Enjoy the feeling of you within your abundance and rest fully within the divinity of your existence, of your expression, of your being. Yeah. Should you wish to have a personal session with us, there's a link in the description below. Should you not find a suitable time on the day you wish to book, email us. The booking calendar has a mind of its own, just like the stairs at Hogwarts. And so some times are there, some just disappear in their own accordance. We've just simply let it be. And thank you for liking, commenting, and sharing, and subscribing with us. Thank you for joining us on our Oracle channel, where we integrate through tarot. Such a beautiful medium. We love art. And so to celebrate and to rejoice in the frequencies through artwork brings us such joy and pleasure and satisfaction. We have the 10/10 portal live session on this Friday the 10th. And we're actually inspired that our 11/11 portal will not be in the membership, but will be a general portal reading. Live. So we will have the live session open. There's something, we do not know what it is, but there's something about allowing that to be open. But members, don't worry, on the Sunday following the 11/11 portal, we're going to have a special 11/11 portal after party where we have a live for the 11/11 energies. They last for quite some time, well into January. We always feel it. So after the open 11/11 live for all, we will have extra special 11/11 portal session on the Sunday. Okay. Should the 11th of November fall on a Sunday, we're not sure, then we shall have it the following Sunday, a post 11/11 session. And we feel, there's something more we can bring through. And we're so excited for when Source gave us this idea. We're like, ooh, okay, this is fun. This is lovely. And it'll also give those of you who are not on our membership a chance to experience the live sessions. And we do love the 1111 portal. That was the day we encountered and fully received Balastri. And for those of us who have been with us since the very beginning, oh, you know how we absolutely adore the beautiful Spirit of Truth, Balastri, and the divine teachings they blessed us with for a few years before us, Kemet, the truth of us, indeed. Ah, beautiful. Okay. Miriavariet, Miriavaritri, Miriavariet, Kitaria viavi, Kitri, Miriavaria, Miriatariet, Miriavaria viatrisi, Kitriviet, Kitaria vi, Kitaria veritri, Kitri, Kitaria vi, Kitaria vietri, Sirietri vi, Kievia vi, Kievia vira, Kiatrisi, Kievia vi, Kitaria vitri, Kitaria vitri, mietrisit, via vecri, vietrisit, Chiatrie, vietrisit, Chia via vecri, quietrici, chia via vietri, vie via vi, vie via via rietrici, vie via vi, mitria via vietri, mitria via vietri, mia viet, chiatria via vitri, chiatrici, mia viet, chiatria via mietrici, miatriet, miatria, miatrivi, chiatriet, chiemiet, chiavitri, chiavitri, mietricit, chiavia, miatria, chiaviet, mitarietri, chiavia, triatriesh, chiatricit, Kitariet, Kiaviet, Kimia, Triatrici, Kituriet, Kitriviaviat, Kiaviet, Kiavitri, Mia Triavia Vietris, Kitri, Mia Triavia Vecrisi, Kia via via trevi, mia trisi, kia vitri, kia trisi, mia vietri, guitarisi. Vale tu et, kiviaio triaio trisit, vele tuat, kiviaio triaio trisit, Kitaria vio viet, kituria vitri, vale tu et, kiviaio triaio trisit. The light of abundance is upon you. You are the light of abundance. The light of abundance is within you. You are the light of abundance. The light of abundance is the being of you. You are the being of abundance. Riyatosh. Blessed be.